welcome back. And we are having our final conversation for today as we find out more about the annual health fair and walk being held by the Kidney Association of Belize. We have with us on set Genevive Nicholas, who is the Kidney Association of Belize Vice President, and we have Nurse Maria Ack, who is a dialysis nurse. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Very important topic here, and I think obviously we want to just find out a bit about what the Kidney Association of Belize has been up to. So let's start there.
The Kidney Association of Belize, right now we are approaching our World Kidney Day.
Yeah.
So we are going to be having our kidney walk, which is Saturday right here. And we're looking forward to a lot of sponsorship, more sponsorship from the public in selling the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because most of the money that we raise go to the dialysis patients.
Yeah.
As we know, dialysis is a very expensive treatment that the kidney patient needs to go through. And it also, what we also want to accomplish is also bring awareness to this disease. Because we have a rise in the disease due to the fact that many people suffer from hypertension and diabetes, which is the leading cause of this disease. So we'll be having our kidney walk. It starts at 5:30 in the morning. It starts at IT Vet on Saturday, and it will be ending at IT Vet. When you go on a walk, as you register in the morning, around 5 o'clock, you will be given a ticket. And that ticket will entitle you to win one of the many prizes that we have. We have interesting prizes. We have cell phone, we have round-trip ticket to San Pedro, Kikaka, we have Chosan gift certificate, we have jigsaw puzzle, we have many gifts.
Just for coming out
Just for coming out and supporting the Kidney Association.
Of course, but purchasing the t-shirt to do the walk.
Yes.
Not last year's t-shirt or the year
No,
before.
it's a new t-shirt this year. We have a new design of t-shirt, and every year we do a new t-shirt for the walk.
And the t-shirt sales are the fundraising aspect
Yes,
of
that's the
this event,
fundraising
too.
aspect and also the raffling part, because when they get a ticket for the walk, they're also, if they want more chances to win these fabulous prizes, then we ask that you give a donation of $1 and then you get additional tickets, which enhance your chances of winning these prizes.
So now I'm confused as to what I'm going to do on Saturday, March 3rd, whether or not I'm going to UA or I'm going to walk and win some fabulous prizes.
Maybe you do both.
That's a good idea.
There
It's 5:30, so you can go early and get to you after that.
Now, I want to talk to Nurse Ack. Nurse Ack, obviously, you are well known in the care that you administer to dialysis patients, and I always think of what it must be like to be on dialysis as a form of staying alive. Which is a plight that Belizeans in this country have to grapple with. It's very expensive, but beyond the expense, taking 3 times a week for a machine to do what your kidney should be doing on its own, it's just a mental toll like I can't imagine. Tell me a bit about what's it like working with patients when they're at this phase of kidney failure or disease.
Marlene, it's a tough job. It's really, you must be in the profession, you must love the profession to be in it in order to give the care that you're supposed to give. Because, like I tell them, I started dialysis in this country in 2002. I've basically walked the walk, lived the life that they have. We work close together. All of my patients can tell you we developed that relationship, that we work hand in hand. I'm trying to make sure that I don't leave them there. I try to help them as much as I can, but there's only so much that you can do. But I try to make them as comfortable as they can be, because really and truly, all you need is the dialysis. And once you get the dialysis, you're good to go. But it's sad, because it's expensive. It's an expensive treatment. But I am happy to report that since I start dialysis, it's like 650 per session, and it's now down to 200 per session.
Right.
So you see a lot of improvement, you see a lot of relief, but on average, Belizeans still don't earn that amount of money per session, per week.
That's an important point, because while 200, a reduction from 6 to 2 is definitely progress. But 2-3 times a week is still 6.
still
And
still
that's
yes.
a lot of money
a lot of
just to stay alive or to keep your body in function to stay alive. We know the Ministry of Health has a program where people can get their dialysis treatment. Talk to, but your main focus are the persons who don't fall under the program, the people who are paying out of pocket for their treatment.
Yes.
How many people are we seeing on average who are attempting to pay for their own dialysis, either because the Ministry of Health program is full or for some reason maybe they don't qualify?
Right now, Marilene, that's a very hard question to answer because, as Ms. Ak could tell you, we have patients coming in almost every day.
What?
Yes, we have some patients that, and then we have patients coming
For
from
long-term
PG.
treatment or one-time
Yes.
treatment?
What happens is
Long
once
term.
it's a long term.
Yeah.
It's rare that they have the one-time treatment. That's when they have the acute kidney failure. But when they have the renal failure, then it's a 3 times a week session, and many families can only afford one session per week.
No, I'm
So-
completely lost. Acute renal. Just for the art student that's sitting in front of you. What does the kidney do?
Okay.
And what is acute failure? What is renal failure?
Yeah.
Okay. Renal failure.
Well, say what the kidney does first. That's a great
the
place to start.
kidney, the kidney is a filter. It acts as a filter. So when you eat, when you drink, whatever your body doesn't require is filtered out as your urine, right? So, and when you pass the urine, you smell that scent of your urine. That is actually the toxins that your body doesn't need and get rid. That's excess waste. So that's what the basic function of your kidney does. A lot of thousands of things more, but that's the basic thing that it does. So when you have kidney failure, the kidney, the filter is scarred. It's either scarred or blocked due to the glucose that damage it, high glucose that damage it, or the pressure that damage it. It damaged the little
From your diabetes
filters.
or hypertension. Yeah.
So once it damages the little filters, then you're not passing as much urine as you're supposed to. And you're not filtering the toxin that you're supposed to filter out. So what happens, it retains in your body. So that's when you have kidney failure. Right? You have your kidneys are failing. They're not functioning as how they're supposed to. And this kidney failure has 5 stages. And when it reaches the 5 stages, end stage renal failure, when you have 10 to 15% of your kidney functioning only, that's when you have to go on dialysis. So dialysis is basically doing the basic function, getting rid of your water that you don't need and getting rid of the toxins that you don't
So a
need.
tube is put onto your kidney.
No, it's not through your kidney. It's into one of your veins.
Wow.
And the blood run out, go into an artificial kidney on the machine and returns back to you clean. So that process happens for 3 to 4 hours. So that's what kidney failure is. So that's what dialysis does. Now the types of kidney failure, there are 2 types. You have chronic kidney failure, which is one of the main one, caused by diabetes, high blood pressure, polycystic kidneys, and other autoimmune disorders, right? But the main culprits are diabetes, high blood pressure. And this chronic kidney failure happens over a period of time. Is your kidneys start to fail, and that's why diabetics and hypertensive need to check their kidney function, because the creatinine will start, the kidney function will start to be altered. And if you get it early, there are changes that can be made, there are adjustments to delay the progression to end stage.
And that's a very important message, because while we are talking about assisting people on dialysis, we really want to encourage them to not get to that
Exactly.
point.
Yes.
Because the difference between going on dialysis treatment here versus perhaps a more developed country is that you may have the option of a kidney transplant at some point. In Belize, if you can seek care outside, it is extremely expensive to get the transplant and to live with a transplanted kidney.
And that's a very important thing, Marlene, because what happened is some people think that when they get kidney transplant, that is it. No, you actually have to be, you still have a lot of expense because the medication is very expensive. It's an immunosuppressive drug. You need to take this drug so that your body does not fight the kidney that is in you. So it's still expensive to get there.
Yeah.
You know, and if you
Yeah.
I thought that was the end all, because actually that
No.
was my
No,
follow-up question.
No.
because you have a kidney from someone else going into your body, so it's like a foreign body.
But your body hugs
So-
it, man, and then
No,
it
your
becomes
body
around,
will
man.
fight
body
it.
reject
Your
it.
Any foreign
antibodies
body
get
will fight
into
it.
formation.
Any foreign body that goes into your body will fight it off. That's your response to fighting it off. So for your body not to fight it off, you need to be on immunosuppressive drugs so that you don't fight that off.
So, but
And the drug is expensive.
is there a marked difference between, because my follow-up question was following what Marlene had just asked, is I keep on seeing people on the news, it's very expensive, begging for support. And I'm always thinking, what is the program to get kidney transplants? Whether or not there is an active, I don't know if the proper term is organ harvesting. Every day, this might sound very morbid, but every day on the news, I watch somebody dies.
You mean organ donation?
Organ donation, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
we don't have that.
We don't have that.
We don't have that in Belize. In the U.S., they have cadaveric donors, like the patient died and they donate their
Like in your will, they say, I give my...
Yes, and there is we have done like 2 or 3 through the Kidney Association transplant in Guatemala, but it's you have to have your donor, and the best donor is your immediate siblings, your relative. Yeah.
And is there a move to start to develop those kinds of programs, to start to campaign and bring that kind of culture to say, okay, well, if I were to ever die, I would, will.
But you even if you do that in Belize, you don't have the resources.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
Still
the
don't
resources
have-
Interesting.
and they don't
Yeah.
have the
It's very
facilities
sophisticated
that.
to do a
That's very
transplant.
sophisticated.
level of
Yes,
treatment.
Belize don't have that.
Yeah.
So we're stuck with
But
dialysis.
really and truly, I think the key point, and that's what I guess you're going with, what we can move towards rather than having people long-term on dialysis, is that we want to get people not to go
Yes,
on
not to
dialysis.
go.
Prevention is the
Yeah.
key.
Better
We
than
need
cure.
to early detection. Like I said, you may not stop the progression, but you will delay the progression. Because in the past, we have patients being diagnosed with diabetes and high blood pressure, and for years and years they go without kidney failure. But why is it not happening now is what we need to look into, because that needs to be delayed. And some people know that their kidneys are failing, but they don't act on it. And
How do you know?
I think information is the key. You need to get information, get educated, so that you know.
How do I know that my kidneys are failing?
You need to do your kidney function test.
Correct.
Okay. But there's nothing that I could say,
There
okay,
is
well,
a blood test, right?
Yes, a blood
Creatinine.
test.
Yeah.
A creatinine
Creatinine
and a
and
BUN.
Can I ask, because that's an interesting point, because I'm sure we always talk about what used to happen before, and that is a part of it, that people used to get sugar or pressure and not end up on dialysis. But now we see a lot more
Yes,
of
A
that
lot
happening.
more progression. The progression is rapid
Yeah.
to end stage.
But we also know a fundamental problem is that people are very inconsistent with their management of these conditions. So I eat as I want to eat today, and my sugar is up, so maybe I start to take medication to quickly bring it down. Or I take my pressure pills to help to maintain my hypertension, but I'm not eating properly,
Or I'm
maintaining
not
my
feeling
stress,
bad, so I
or
don't take it.
exercising.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like I allow it to go up and down, and
That's
there,
the
I
danger.
believe that now it's being proven that that's part of what is causing this
Yes,
rapid
that's
progression.
the part,
Yeah. So, what is the message we send people about taking care of your kidneys?
The message is, it starts from healthy eating. It starts just as the management of the major cause, which is diabetes and high blood pressure. If you have diabetes and high blood pressure control, which are the main cause of kidney failure, then your kidneys will not fail. But if you don't, then it will. So it all starts from healthy eating. It all starts from controlling the high blood pressure. The cause of kidney failure is what you have to attack, and that goes to primary care, education, and consistent with your testing. You're a diabetic, you have high blood pressure, check your kidneys when you go to the doctor.
This sounds physically, psychologically overwhelming. I could not imagine having to sit there physically 3 times a week.
Yes.
Ideally.
For 4 hours.
Ideally.
For 4 hours,
Yeah.
but more so thinking of having to pay for it.
Yes.
Could you talk to us about because this fair and walk is really
Yes.
about supporting the Kidney Association. Could you talk to us about some of the services and support that you provide to the people who are going through this very sad
Situation. Yeah, well, the Kidney Association aspect of that is that we do a lot of education because, like Maria said, prevention is the key. And so we do symposium, we do educational talks, we go to the different companies, the different businesses and talk to the employees. Because one of the main thing that we as employees like to do is we don't drink a lot of water. We don't want to go to the bathroom often because as what Maria is saying, coming on to the closer to the time when you're at that end stage before that, there are some symptoms that you can see, right? But it's usually by the time the symptoms start pop up, it's already late. And that's the reason why the Kidney Association, we do that education. We try to reach out to the public as much as we can educating, but majority of the problem with us is that we are a non-governmental organization, a non-profit organization. Most of our staff is volunteers, okay? And that's why we have this annual health fair, which is going to be coming up on the March 9th, where we'll be having kidney testing. And this year we are doing something different. Yes, for free.
Important.
Kidney testing for free, sugar testing, high blood pressure testing, eye tests, and AIDS tests will be out there. And this year we'll be doing something different. We'll be doing the urinalysis strip testing.
Oh.
So we'll be testing the patients through their urine, those ones who have high blood pressure and diabetes. That's why we moved the health fair onto Swift Hall, St. Martin's, the Forest area, because of the bathroom facility, the convenience, right? Because we are doing this new method where we'll be testing the urine, and if there is protein in the urine or blood in the urine, then we go on to the step 2 where they'll be testing the blood using creatinine and bone tests. So.
Very important. So that's, and I like that because on March 9th, people have the opportunity to go to the health fair at Swift Hall, which is on next to St. Martin's Church, and they can get tested. They can know what their status is and learn ways that they can manage better kidney health. And then the walk is to raise money for those who are already on dialysis. Nurse, I've heard stories of persons who have to finance their own dialysis, and it's difficult because really, one person said to me, I have to wait for a person to die so that I can get on the Ministry of Health program. And it's, I can't say it's exactly the truth, but it's close to it. But it is now at the point where if I only have $200 for the week, I'm kind of pick and choosing when I'll do treatment. So this week I'll do 2, next week I'll do 1, the following week maybe I can afford 3, and the following week I'll go back to 1. What does that do to the body when you're not getting the full treatment of your dialysis? You're not cleansing your blood as often as you should.
It complicates everything because the blood becomes toxic. And then if you're not passing urine, you become swollen because you have to drink some water. And some people really have to restrict because they don't. Some people just drink to bring down their medication or to eat their food, just not to get swollen, because once you get swollen, the fluid start to goes into the lung, then you have shortness of breath. Even with the toxins being high, it start to damage the brain, and then you start to lose consciousness and go into a condition called uremic encephalopathy. So it's a whole lot of things that can happen once the blood is not and you won't survive for long.
Do you see this happening where people are picking and choosing when they can?
That's actually what most patients do. Most patients do. They come. We try. What I do is try to stretch. Try to balance. Like if you're coming 2 times this week, I'll let you come Monday, Friday, and then the following week you're coming once. I'll let you put it on Wednesday to try and
because that's
out.
what you can afford.
Yeah.
This is sad.
It is.
This is sad. Is there, because it can happen to anyone. I might be healthy today.
You can have an accident and have kidney.
That's the next one. I forget to tell you about the acute. That's the acute. When you acute there is a cause. Like you get in an accident, you lose so much blood. There's insufficient blood running to the kidneys, so your kidneys start to fail, or fluid depletion, or infection, sepsis. You have an infection, your kidney shut down. That is called an acute. You treat the infection, you get dialysis maybe 1 or 2 times just to help rest the kidney, and then your kidney kick back to function. That's acute. It can be reversed, but the chronic kidney disease cannot be reversed. It happens over a period of time. The damage happens over a period of time, and it cannot be reversed.
Apart from the darkly fatal a reality that I probably will not be able to reverse this, and I probably will not be able to afford this to the point where I'm always at risk of dying. Are there any, like, because it's much psychologically taxing, is there any counseling services?
Yes.
Is there any financial assistance, guidance that I can have? Because I probably have 4 or 5 children. My salary is probably $175 a week.
And
I am going
that's
crazy
the reality.
here.
And that's the reality that they're facing. And I must say, I'm happy to report the Kidney Association is very much involved. They do educational sessions, like she said, so you could just contact them. You need support, you can contact them. They're always willing to come talk to you. And also myself, I'm available anytime. You can call me, you can come and talk to me. So they're much involved in the educational counseling and assist with the financial aspect of it. You know, there's so much people. There's, you know, you try to spread whatever resource they have. But I must say as well, to the Ministry of Health, they have been very much involved. These days, they're very much involved, and I'm very happy about it. You know, they try to help as much as they can, even if it's not under their program. They help patients here and there. You know, so they really help patients that goes to them for assistance.
Marlene, I think I'm going to go do the walk.
And again, it goes back to let us prevent getting to that point. So it's water, healthy eating. What else do we have to do? What else should we do? Whether or not I have diabetes or hypertension, or I feel like I'm fairly healthy, what should I be doing to take care of my kidneys?
It's the regular healthy lifestyle. You eat good, exercise, you drink your water, and you keep your checkups.
Not fluids, but water.
Water.
Because you're right. There are a lot of people who don't drink water, and they say they don't like the taste, a million things. But we need to do that more. All right, so where do we go to, or just if we can't make it out, if you want to do the ride and still want to support, where do I go and give a donation to Kidney Association to help people who need help with their dialysis treatment?
For the donation, you can contact our office assistant, Miss Anna. Her number is 615-6861. You can contact myself, 615-5452. Or you can contact Ruby Nicholas. Her number is 615-3532. For purchasing T-shirt, we'll be selling T-shirt at the walk too. And you can also check the LaCroix Boulevard where our office is to purchase T-shirts.
Where does it start?
It starts at ITVET.
ITVET.
All right.
And we end at ITVET.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming out and reminding us why we need to show our support to this particular activity. Your health fair is March 9th at Swift Hall, and your awareness walk and fundraiser takes place this Saturday starting at ITVET at 5:30 a.m. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're going to go ahead and take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.